Yeah, nobody is out there right now. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. See, I don't.
Hi guys.
I don't. Nobody is responding. I'm trying to see. Oh, there they are.
Don't mind her. She's just trying to work the kinks out with this.
Yeah. You know what, guys? I forgot I had to install Google Chrome. I hate Google Chrome. So that's why I'm running a little bit late. I had to install that. Hello, Mary. Hello, Miss Twiggy. Hello, Judy. Hello, Galen.
What? I'm charging my phone now.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I'm
I didn't know. I was going to say, like, no, don't unplug the crock pot.
I wouldn't.
Hi, Ralph. Oh, my gosh. How are you? Ronnie's wants to say hello.
Wait. Hi. How are you doing? How the hell have you been? Let me pull up the seat here. Throw my loveliness in. Oh, wait, I need coffee.
Yay, this is a first. I've definitely got to mark that down in my calendar tonight.
What, Ralph?
Yeah, he said, good. How are you? We're good, Ralph. It's all good.
I'm good. I mean, could be better, but hey, you know, girl, you know. We all know.
Hi, Amber. Oh, thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Hello, Edward. So, since this is my first live stream, I wasn't sure what to pick as a topic, and I figured, you know what? Just everybody come with a cup of coffee or tea, and if you want to ask,
coffee.
Yeah, preferably a coffee because we all like coffee.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, Becca. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is that her, the one that you told me about, Becca on a budget? Hi, Becca. I don't know you, but you know her. She's my mom.
She was actually one of the first YouTubers that like started talking to me. Actually, subscribers. Yeah. Oh, so as I was saying, I figured just like if you guys want to ask me something, feel free to ask. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Because it's one thing to watch me do a video. It's completely different to actually
be interacting with people.
Yeah.
In this fashion, this format.
Right. So you notice you hardly ever see me with a cup of coffee, but now you're going to see me with coffee.
This is YouTube after dark, essentially, for her.
What made me start my channel? Okay, this is a little bit funny story. Several years ago, we were living a little town about, I want to say 8 miles away from Hazleton.
Freeland.
Yeah, Freeland. And we were joking around. Ronnie's cell phone was being goofy one night.
Wait, I don't mean to interrupt you, Ralph. We meant to send you guys a Christmas card, but we ran out of stamps. When I'm not broke, we'll send you a Dollar Tree gift card. And I shop out for Ronnie. I can't. Wait, is there a way to enlarge this? I can't. That's cut off. I can't see what the rest of the job's saying. I don't
know. I was trying to like move it over too, and I couldn't. Oh, thank you, Ralph. No, that is so sweet.
I get what you're saying. No, thank you, Ralph. Thank you very much. I mean, compared to you and James in the talent department, I'm a long way to go with that. But you know what? When I can, I try. And obviously, the more I try, the more I'm going to get better. And as the both of yous and, that scene are my mothers, I've come a bit of a long way. So I'm proud of myself there with that. So thank you.
Yeah, Ralph, when Ronnie has the time, we are going to do that video where
Yeah, the
we make up each
who
other.
wore it better.
Yeah, we make up each
Ralph
brother.
Cabbage, you'll get there. I will, thank you. I always love your guys' support too. I always do.
Okay, Amber, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
derail that.
Yeah,
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Get off my I didn't mean to do that. Well, anyway, we were living in Freeland, and we were joking around one night. One of Ronnie's friends was over, and his phone the camera started flashing just randomly, and we started asking it things. We said one flash for
you
yes.
talked about the concrete city Nanacoke story?
No, in the kitchen when it was laying on the table.
Yeah, but that started because of us going to Concrete City Nanacoke that night, because it took weird pictures. The camera turned on its own on my phone while we were at Concrete City. I think Ralph might know where I'm talking about in Nanacoke. It's like the mining built complex ruins outside Nanacoke. It's like in a swampy kind of thing. But my phone camera at the time started turning on its own, taking pictures, but it was homing in on something in the pictures that it was like the whole facial recognition thing, taking pictures based on that. So, and then when we got home,
so I actually did set up a YouTube channel that night, and I actually uploaded 2 different videos that I recorded in our kitchen, and we were just asking Ronnie's phone all different kind of questions. We said 1 snap for yes, 2 for no.
What am I doing?
And it was just like doing this silly, snapping pictures, trying to answer questions. So I uploaded them 2 videos, and then I don't know, I didn't do any more with it. And that was like almost 3 years ago.
I don't like how that's cutting off your chat. I don't.
So about a year ago.
Oh, wait, that made it worse. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I see her.
I know, but I can't move it over, Ronnie. So I'll have to fool around with it later on tonight. I don't know why I did that.
I don't know either.
So a year ago, it'll be 2 years this August, actually. Not this past August, but 2018. My ex-boyfriend broke up with me, and I was very angry, very, I don't know, I want to say confused, not hurt, because he honestly just turned out to be a total, I hate to say it, but an ass. And I was on my Google the one day, I went on YouTube, and it dawns on me, oh, wow, I still have them videos up. So I went actually down to Allentown with a girlfriend of mine. We were in Dollar Zone. We were in Five Below. And I had said to her, you know what? I want to try something with my YouTube channel. She goes, what? I said, for the hell of it, I want to see if I could do this. And yeah, the first videos I uploaded was with my old Moto G4. I basically turned to YouTube to take my mind off of how much I wanted to slap the hell out of this man, and turn that into something a lot more positive, a lot more fun. And yeah, so that's actually, I just wanted an outlet for keeping me focused instead of my mind wandering, how much I wanted to just smack this guy. And it turned out really good, because after the first couple of videos, I thought, well, this is kind of fun. I could do this, I think. And then after a few more videos, I was thinking, yeah, I could do this. Definitely. But yeah.
Galen asks, well, my question is, again, I don't know why your screen's cutting off so many people's voices.
Yeah, I'm sorry. For whatever reason,
the screen format is just cutting off a lot
of
my screen
format is cutting off like the last 2 words of everybody's conversation.
Yeah, she's asked, what can we tell them about us?
I've never watched any of your videos yet. What can you tell us about you? Let's see. I just turned 55 in December. I'm on disability. I was considering going into a training program, but I decided against it. I've wanted to work from home for several years. So I've been doing more and more things with my channel. My ultimate goal was to try and expand my audience and just grow my subscribers. I don't plan, and I know I'm not going to, get rich on YouTube, but if I could, if I could earn a little extra money down the road, I would be perfectly happy. I'd be wonderfully happy being able to go to work in my kitchen, open up my laptop, or down the road, set up a camera, because it really truly is a dream come true. I wanted to be able to work from home for some years. So
you have no idea how happy she was when I came in and she hugged me and goes, I've been demonetized. No.
No!
I'm sorry. No. I've been monetized. She was all like, I've been monetized. I'm like, oh my God, you have. It's
another thing. Well, if you're new, Gail, Ronnie and I about 2 years ago had a little kitchen candle business. We had a Facebook page for it called
Nightside Creations.
Yeah, Nightside Creations, and we did actually pretty good with it.
Ralph probably remembers it.
Then we got into a little bit of a slump. I wound up in a little bit of a hole money-wise, and
we had to shut it down.
Yeah, we had to shut it down. I would like to maybe get it up and running before Mother's Day on Facebook, and just maybe do certain holidays like Mother's Day, 4th of July.
Is your chat supposed to not be moving? I don't know.
Fall.
Is there a way to undo that? I don't know what I did there. Like I highlighted everything, but oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So when I was trying to fix the screen format, I must have like somehow highlighted all of you guys, and it like kind of froze the chat. So I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Yeah. So I mean, I would like to get Nightside running up again.
We have a troll. What? Yes, troll. I report that troll. Thank you guys. Thank you, chat, for reporting trolls. Yes, please do. That's something YouTube does not tolerate at all. At all.
Hi, Diana. Hi. Hello, Jack Lala. Vladimir. Is that the person who's a troll, or
Vladimir? Because again, the way the screen
the last
it's
word
cutting
or two
off
on
a
my
lot of
screen
words
is
on the screen.
being cut off. I don't know. Maybe I have to. I don't know. Change a setting somewhere.
I think you might have to, but I'm not sure. I'd know where you find that. That's the troll.
That's the troll.
Vladimir's the troll. Are we confirmed there?
Wow, that's crazy.
It is what it is. I mean, we'll deal with it. I mean, eventually, she's going to be able to have mods that
they're all
help
over.
The chat.
They're all over.
But the more the more that's reported, the more YouTube can do something about that.
Go to the block him. Go to the 3 dots.
Right here, I think. Because I'm asking control.
3 dots, something, comment, and hit block.
The 3 dots I'm seeing is on your task tab up above there.
Yeah, see, when I go on this, it says Google Chrome. It's not part of YouTube, guys.
Maybe you'd have to go on that person's name.
Yeah, you know what?
Because I don't even know how this works either. I watched a whole bunch of other YouTubers do live streams, and I couldn't even tell you how that
works. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very new to this. So, let me go back. me see if I can go
Scroll
back
up. I think you can scroll up, yeah.
up 1
You
second
should be able to scroll up. It's your chat.
and see.
Vladimir isn't. I love that. Isn't
Oh, it's somebody in Russian. Vladimir Putin, something American president. It's Russian. Look at that. That's
Yep.
Russian.
Yep. Or Ukrainian. I mean, both languages are almost very similar.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he likes blondes.
Stupid stop motion. No, it's fine. It's fine. You're not late at all. I mean, we're still trying to get the hang of this, so enjoy the show. I mean,
Yeah.
pull up coffee, pull up tea, pull up popcorn, whatever you want, whatever.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Get yourself cozy, comfy, snuggy, blanket, whatever. Because I don't know.
I was waiting for Charity to come on, unless maybe she's uploading a video.
Maybe. I mean, Sharon, my sister. Hello. Hi, Diana.
Hello, Diana. How are you?
Is that the Diana I'm thinking?
Mhm.
Diana Grable. Hi. Hi, Diana.
How did you decide on Poverty Princess?
That's an interesting question. That's a good question. I like that, actually.
Okay. As you could tell, the name itself is a conundrum. Again, it ties in with my ex-boyfriend, the guy that I was talking about. I wanted to slap the hell out of. He spoiled me a lot.
Oh, I did too. Trust
When
me.
I was dating him. It was starting to get, though, to the point of where I almost felt like I was starting to depend on him, and I didn't want to. So I basically got dumped on a vacation we took to Atlantic City. We got into a very stupid, nasty fight. We didn't have to check out till the following morning, 11 o'clock. He got a half hour sleep, just jumps awake, starts throwing the stuff in the bag and says to me, you can stay here or you can pack your stuff now. We're going back to Pennsylvania.
I don't mean to.
And I went on a hell ride. So after we broke up, oh, to hell with that jerk.
You guys keep reporting him. It helps.
After we were broken up for a bit, he brought me back on the hell ride. I messaged my son at like 2:30 in the morning, told him what was going on. I was terrified. I swear, I prayed to anything and everything, especially on the Walt Whitman Bridge.
It's a joke. Well, we don't find it funny if it's a joke. I don't know why you'd be constantly spamming something like that, because...
Yes, please find somebody else to spam. Thank you.
And not be a political, jerk face about it with. Please and thank you.
But some of the people, I used to go to the VFW with them. Oh no, American Legion. And like some of the people seeing us knew we were back from Jersey early and asked me what happened, and I told them. So when I started like doing videos for my channel, I said to my son, when the reality of paying for things again myself, as compared to having somebody always paying when you're in the store, paying in a restaurant. And I said something like, I feel like I felt like a princess, but now I said I'm poor again. I said, so I guess I'm the poor princess. And
I said, no, that'd make you the poverty princess.
Yeah. So it's a conundrum.
Not to mention, it also felt like he constantly held that over her head, that, oh, I bought this for you, therefore, I'm entitled to, an opinion about it. And it's like, that's not how a relationship works.
Yeah, well, he had some issues, so.
A lot of issues.
What are you going to do? Everybody has one or two, or maybe more. Of those kind of relationships that you just want to like, forget.
I love, if I do mispronounce people's names in chat, I am sorry. I am horrible with names. You'll learn that very quick in these videos.
Oh, the Showboat. Yes, I remember
Look at
being.
Mastel J&J is something mine. I'm too much away to use that kind of language.
Okay.
I like that. The Showboat, but they call it.
I was in the Showboat. I played in there years ago. Ronnie's dad and I, we used to go. We actually went on several vacations down there with the kids and without.
I don't remember what that is. What is the Showboat?
It was a casino. I actually won in that one too. I won in Taj Mahal, but
wait, Atlantic City. Oh,
yes, Bally's Wild West. Oh my God,
it's RV. Keep it rolling. She's on. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Charity.
I was waiting for you, Charity. How are you? But yeah, I loved Atlantic City back then. But like I said,
I'm gonna be learning all y'all
about a year and a half ago, when I was down there with my ex-boyfriend, we stayed at resort, and it was a beautiful room for free because we used to go up to Mohegan Sun up in Wilkes-Barre a lot, and we were able to get a free room. And for a smoking room, it was gorgeous. The beautiful, like, walk in, shower, the nice glass doors, and oh my God, the beds were
I'm just
amazing.
Like I'm putting ice cubes in my coffee. My coffee's too hot.
It was nice. I was in Ocean, and that used to be oh my gosh, Resort and Ocean are sort of like on the, well, trying to see how I could explain it. Say like this would be going all the way down the boardwalk to like the very end of the beach, going towards Hard Rock and all that. And then this way would be like Tropicana, where the Hilton used to be. I was in and out of all them places back in the day. The only casino in Atlantic City I was never in, and I always wanted to go in because I heard it was like gorgeous, Borgata. Hello, Colin Wright. How are you? It got very cold about, I want to say 3-4 hours ago. We're supposed to get bad weather this weekend. Sometime Saturday.
I'm back.
So thank goodness he doesn't actually start work till Monday. So
yeah,
we do get hit with a storm over the weekend. The roads at least will be plowed in that when he goes to work Monday. But yeah, we're supposed to get I don't know yet how much.
And Wendy, yes, I learned that this morning when I had my orientation, the wind must have been like 50 miles an hour up here, and enough that like even trees in like our industrial parks were like snapping.
I apologize, guys, if I am having a hard time, because for whatever reason, like
the screen is cutting off some wording,
like 1 or 2 words of everyone's conversations. I don't know why. I really don't.
Thank you, Diana. Yeah, it's for our dial plant out this way. It's a decent place from what I learned and experienced today. So, and it's a long-term thing, so it's perfect for me.
Charity, I want to get down to Atlantic City this summer. I was talking with one of my girlfriends about it. The girl that I went to the concert to see Foreigner and Loverboy with. I uploaded that video from the Bloomsburg
Thank you,
Fair.
Amber Dog. Amber Dog. Thank you. I'm so happy because honestly, I hate being out of work for long periods of time. I really do. And this came along, and thankfully, again, our landlord, God bless you, Tony, is working with us, understanding. Couldn't ask for a better landlord, really, personally.
Yeah, so after this, we just cannot have any more issues, and we're just going to do it the way that we talked about doing it, so we won't be in this position anymore. But oh, what I was saying, Charity, about Atlantic City, Kiss is going to be playing down in Atlantic City, and my girlfriend and I were talking about going down to see them, but we also want to go see Poison, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, and Joan Jett this summer too, either Hershey or maybe Pittsburgh.
Can I answer Judy's question?
Yes.
Where am I going to start work? It used to just be called Dial out here, but now it's called Henkel Dial. I guess that's like a company that works with Dial products, like the body wash, the detergent, all that makes it all. That's where I'll be working starting Monday.
Oh, awesome. You saw them in their heyday. Oh, man. Full makeup, outfits, everything. Ah, Diana.
I don't listen to Kiss.
That's awesome. Where did you see them down in Texas?
Stupid Stop Motion. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually rather curious with that name, Stupid Stop Motion. What made you pick that? I'm intrigued with that.
I'm lucky actually down in Jim Thorpe.
It is a good solid company, Mary. It is. My father worked in there a long time ago. He was there for a year, but from what I've learned and seen with my orientation out there, because part of it was like, sitting in a conference room doing like a PowerPoint, what you would expect, from the company, what the company expects from you, and then actually going on the floor and actually working a little bit. It's easy to be overwhelmed with some of the lines, because they said that like there's some new lines that they installed that are very like they're still new and they're still trying to they're still in their phasing test per se. So it can be easy to be overwhelmed, but it's not impossible to keep up with the work at all.
Oh, Indianapolis. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
What state are you? We are Pennsylvania. Northeastern Pennsylvania specifically.
Yeah, we're about, I want to say,
Luzerne County. We're about like an hour and a half from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah.
Some people aren't familiar with Philadelphia, though. If you say Poconos now, a lot of people have heard Poconos.
We're about an hour and a half about an hour from the Poconos, from the Wilkes-Barre Scranton area, technically.
There's a cool place that I like to go to down in Jim Thorpe called Penn's Peak, and the past, I want to say 2 years, they've been getting a lot of good bands come there. I got to see Lita Ford and Warrant, Firehouse, and Dawkins. I got to see Whitesnake there, Killer Queen. There's a Pennsylvania Led Zeppelin tribute band I like to go there and see called Get the Lead Out.
I like to make stop motion videos, and they're usually stupid.
Well, that's a cute name.
That is a cute name, but you know what? It might seem stupid to you, but if it's something you enjoy and it brings a certain amount of happiness, and it's something you love doing, then it's not stupid. It's not stupid at all. It's something that you find to be something that you're putting love, time, energy, and effort into. So don't ever think it's stupid. I don't care if somebody else says or thinks it's stupid. It's not stupid. It's not stupid if it's something you enjoy.
Oh, that is true. Oh, Tom Petty. Yes.
I don't know, Judy, what that is. The Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. So that's completely unknown to me.
I never got to see Tom Petty, but I loved his music.
I'm about 15 minutes away from Philly.
Oh, that's Becca. She's talking to somebody.
Oh. Not that far.
Whitesnake. Oh, my God. You know what, Charity? I literally could have stood up and leaned over And if I stretched a little bit over, I swear to God, I could have touched David Coverdale's jeans. Like I was that close.
Mastel J&J. Henkel is a subsidiary German company. Henkel ING something. Henkel Consumer Goods.
They bought out the Dial Corporation.
Okay, so that explains why then our plant in this area labels itself as Henkel/Dial. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
And oh my God, I came home from that show like I could not hear. Everything I heard sounded so muffled. I said to him the next day when my hearing started coming back, I said, it feels like having your head stuck in a bowl of water and you have water in your ears. I know that's not good. It happens to me with some shows and some that don't.
Becca, if I'm correct, Allentown from us is in Lehigh County. It's actually Lehigh County C. And it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours southeast of us, Allentown.
Oh, Eddie Money, yeah. I seen him. Oh my God.
If I'm correct, I mean, my geography might be a little wonky because I'm not familiar with that portion of Pennsylvania too good, but I'm pretty sure Allentown, Bethlehem area is southeast of us from where we are.
Yeah, Eddie Money. I seen him here in Hazleton, actually.
My buddy, Mr. Google. Almighty Google. I've never let it down.
I want to say it was in my 20s, early 20s, a St. Joseph's Gym here in Hazleton. The Hooters were here, and then Dr. Hook came, and then I think the following month it was Eddie Money. So yeah, that was quite a while ago. I'm 55, and I was probably like about 22 when I seen Eddie Money. But it was a heck of a good show. Really was.
Oh, we can.
Oh, Lita Ford looked damn good. And her voice was really, really good.
Techie hopped on. Hi, Air Techie. I love you.
Hello, Techie.
Hi.
Sorry about that, guys. I get notifications from my messenger.
Yeah,
so
it's MSN.
Oh my God, Charity Dawkins was good. And you know what? It was funny. After the show, a group of women cornered Don Dawkins. I don't know if he was going into the bathroom or if he was on his way out of the bathroom, because he had a drink in one hand, a cigarette and a lighter in his left hand. And I'm short compared to all these tall women that are there. And I'm asking one lady, what's going on? She said, oh, Don Dawkins posing for pictures. Okay, fine. I'm just standing there, like waiting. And here I am, like right next to his shoulder. And I swear I came to like here on him. I never realized how the hell tall he is. I mean, he may have put some weight on, but my God, he's tall.
First concert, Ted Nugent. No, I have a lot about that name, Ted Nugent.
Yeah, I was never really. No, I like a few of his songs.
He's politically, he's gone batshit crazy over the last couple of years. I don't know.
Thank you, Techie. Yes, Lady Witch. Oh my God, she sounded amazing. I mean, really, you look at her, and
we're trying, Colin.
She still looks fantastic.
This is our first live stream together. We're trying. Thank you.
She looks fantastic. Oh, Charity, you got to see Night Ranger. Ooh. I'm hoping Night Ranger comes to Penn's Peak. If not Penn's Peak, maybe the Allentown Fair or the Bloomsburg Fair. But Techie could tell you about that. We're talking about Kiss. We're talking about Motley Crue and Poison and Def Leppard. I would also like to see Guns N' Roses too at some point.
I'm not saying the guy's music isn't bad. I don't know. I think there's just a lot goofy in the brain up there with him.
38 Special actually played down at Penn's Peak about...
Good night, Judy.
Oh, good night, Judy.
Yeah, I think she has to go to sleep.
38
Thank you, Judy.
Special.
Good night.
38 Special played back in, I think it was in November. They played at Penn's Peak.
Yeah.
I think
My mom is not biologically Techie's sister. When she says, that my mom's her sister, she means like
we're very good friends.
like
we're
a-
like sisters.
like
but-
a friendship, like a very close friendship bond kind of thing. And I'm not biologically her nephew, but you know what? I might as well be because, well, I love you, Aunt Techie.
Techie and my friend Heaven are the sisters that I never had.
Yeah, that's a better explanation.
They are the sisters I never got to have. They know me so well.
No difference. There really isn't a difference. There really isn't.
No, there really isn't.
It's all a matter of semantics, really, if you think about it.
Family isn't always blood.
No, I've learned that over the years.
That's right, Techie. Yes, I was talking about that. So, Charity, you have a lot of the same taste in music that I do. That's cool. That is cool. Oh, Techie, did you see the thing on Instagram Britt Michael put up? That he tore the rotator cuff in his, I believe it's his right shoulder. And they also discovered, I guess, a small spot on him somewhere. That's the start of skin cancer.
Diana, I'm trying to make sense of what you said. Again, a lot of stuff is being cut off here because the screen is just wonky here. Sharon and Ronnie to do more lives on YouTube, something where people can donate money. I'm not really sure I follow because again,
do you mean super chat, Diana?
Oh, the super chat thing? I think that's only something that becomes a feature when my mom reaches a certain higher amount of subscribers. As of right now, I don't know how she would go about, if that's even like a possibility or even something that's attainable with her.
Yeah,
YouTube.
I didn't even know what super chat was, but I was watching Eric's last video where he was all dressed up for his job interviews, and he did a super chat. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know what that was.
I only know about what super chats are just because I admit I'm a lover of Markiplier. I am. I love
I miss Tom Petty too. I loved his music. I really did. I never got to see him, but I did love his music. Yes, 38 Special. I've listened to them for many years. Alice Cooper plays every so often here in Pennsylvania, actually up at the Kirby Center in Wilkes-Barre.
That is true.
A couple of my friends did go see him like 3-4 years ago and said it was an amazing show.
I thought you have super chat when you get 1,000. That might be a thing. I mean,
I'd have to look into that.
Yeah, we'd have to look. She'd have to look into that, and I would have to too.
Oh my God, Charity, you would have been laughing. I'm trying to set this up, and I'm thinking, why is it not my webcam's not coming on this and that? And it's like, oh, I had to install Google
You get
Chrome.
part of it, and YouTube gets part of the donations. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. That's cool. That's cool, actually, that works like that. Thank you, RV and Mary.
You would have been laughing, Charity. Oh my God. I'm like, oh shoot, he's in the bathroom, and I'm like, I have to install Google. And he's
you don't have to tell them I was in the bathroom.
And it was just funny. And he's like, are you live yet?
They don't need to know my business.
Are you live yet? I'm like, no. And he's like, why? What's wrong? And I go, I have to install a damn Chrome. I don't like Chrome.
Well,
I'm not crazy for Chrome.
Thank you, Mary. I love you guys too. I love you too, Diana. I feel so warm and fuzzy.
Oh my God, Charity. Interesting adventures in high heels at concerts. Oh, good Lord.
You have 30 people watching?
I could tell you some stories.
That's actually not a bad number so far. I mean,
I could tell you some stories from back in my...
Awesome. We try, Mary.
Late 20s, early
try.
30s. Oh my God, with the high heels and the stiletto boots and the mini skirts. And oh my God. Me and my girlfriends would be dancing, and his dad would just be sitting there drinking a beer, watching us in a
Becca,
bar.
they don't mix as. I mean, a lot of you don't know, but
Well, at my age now, Becca, it wouldn't mix. But now, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I was able to dance in stiletto heels with a beer in my hand and not even spill a drop. I still have not been able to figure out how the hell I did that. But when you're young, it's like, oh, I don't know.
Nostalgia.
You're invincible.
YouTube keeps 30% of the donations. You still get the filed earnings if enough. Oh, that's really cool. But going back to the high heels, Becca, I know how that works firsthand because occasionally I do drag, and let me tell you, honey, I don't know how y'all women fit your feet in them, and how the hell y'all manage to walk straight upright.
Oh no. And you got so many beautiful heels, honey, from Wish. Becca was winning the daily deals in that, and oh my God, she won the most beautiful shoes off Wish. Real is oh man, I could have worn them back in the day. I don't know about wearing them now.
Terry, I don't know how I did it either. I don't know. I don't know how you women do it, but as a guy with a size 11 shoe.
Yeah, that's one thing I would have to work with him on, wearing high heels, and I think he'd be like,
I'm not going to be able to.
Got to be kidding me.
Wear them. I mean, practice makes perfect.
You know what, Diana? My mom, I remember as a little girl.
Hi, Feisty. Hi. She's by my chair.
My mom.
I'm not gonna pick her up because I don't want her clawing me.
Okay, I was born in 64.
Hi,
I remember my mom coming for me in first grade, second grade.
If the handsome boy comes out, I'll put him on my lap so y'all can see him too.
And my mom had a white pair of go-go boots. She used to wear them with dresses. No. She had a black pair, and she had a red pair. And I remember my mom wearing them because her and my father were divorced. And my father, I used to literally call my mom up and yell at her about wearing them. And my mother, I guess, used to politely tell him where to go. But I remember what go-go boots looked like. Now they were, honestly, I think they were pretty cool.
She just made the motion like she wants to climb up
but she didn't come up. Definitely, I think go-go boots were.
I can try Lady Witch to get her on my lap, but I can't guarantee that I will because she's a very cautious girl. Oreo, I don't know. I think he's in my bedroom lounging in my bed because it seems like that's where he likes to spend 90% of his time. And I don't feel like going up to get him. I don't feel like he's probably sleeping. I don't feel like disturbing him.
Oh my God, holes in jeans are cool. And to think back when I was a teenager, I actually used my Graham sewing machine.
Actually, let me try. I'm gonna try grab her for you, Lady Witch. Hold on.
Sew them up.
Up. Kitty confirmed. Hi, Mama. Hi, Feisty. Hi, pretty girl. Yes. Oh, Mama, come here. Oh, she's making
I think a lot of the clothing styles from back in the day were actually pretty cool.
Okay, Mama. Okay.
I loved a lot of the clothes from the 60s.
She's not a big fan of me holding her right now.
70s.
All let me go.
I joke around sometimes. I think I was born a little too soon. Or no, a little too late. I mean, yeah, a little too late. If I have been born, I think in, say,
So do I, Diana.
Just a few years more.
My heart, I'll be honest, I don't like people really, but animals, I will take a bullet for. Okay, there she goes. It's okay,
Oreo
Mama.
is, he is doing good. The other day, unfortunately, he hacked up a hairball.
Spinning up a lot.
A hairball. Now, I have them pet gloves. Those ones that you slip on and you can pet them, gets all the hair off.
We love kitties too, Mary.
I run a comb through him and through her, so
we try to do that to reduce the chances of him
But
coughing up
every so
hairballs,
often,
every so often he does still do
and
it.
she does too on occasion.
Yeah, it's because they're constantly cleaning each other. If we were to record a video of them cleaning each other throughout the whole day, you should probably have about an hour and a half to 2 hours of footage alone.
Yeah, they get really.
Where's
oh
my tux?
God.
He's sleeping on my bed, Aunt Techie. Yeah, yes, they have food, Diana. I don't.
No, I think she meant for the hairballs. Yeah, and I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, we.
I am probably gonna have to. Well, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I get him out to the vet clinic at Walmart. Find out what his weight is for sure, and then I'm probably gonna put them both on.
Okay, no one cares, Low Elaine. I don't even know who you are.
Put them on, both of them on a indoor cat formula. Maybe I'll actually get 2 different ones, like the hairball formula, indoor cat formula, mix it up a little bit.
We're already at 46 minutes, guys. Wow, holy heck.
I would like to.
I think we do this a little bit more than an hour. I mean, this seems like 46 minutes went by fast already.
Definitely. I want to get them both small dog harnesses.
A little olive oil in their food helps. Really? I've never ever heard about that. Is that really like a credited
with the hairballs
thing?
With the darn hairballs.
Itching my back, don't mind me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I will definitely try that because them two are always cleaning each other and cleaning themselves. And it's like, I have one of those.
I didn't know that either, Diana. I've never read about that. I've never read about that. So that's actually something
new I neither did.
You learn something new every day.
I have one of those. I got it at Boscov's. It's a pet wand that gets like the pet hair off of furniture.
Yes, Techie, tell Jack I said hello and that I love him and I'm happy he's back from the hospital.
Yeah, Techie, tell him we both said glad he's feeling better and definitely get some rest.
You need to throw wrenches in case you get trolls. Charity, we'll keep working on that when we get to that bridge, but for the moment, we just ask that it happens and you guys see it. Report, because we're still learning about how this all works. We're still learning about the ins and outs of YouTube, the way monetization works, the way chat works, and all that. But we're getting there. It's a whole learning process. It really honestly is.
Thank you, Erica Marie.
Love you, Sharon. Help me with my stress during school. Aww. Thank you. I'm so happy that my mom helped you in that, Erica.
Good night, Techie. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
This coffee, which is half finished, but still, this coffee's for you, Erica.
Oh, coconut oil. Okay.
What Jackie was constantly rubbing on Lucky.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that.
Good night, Aunt Techie. I love you.
I love you too, Techie. Thank you for popping on, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Kyle.
Jeannie. Hi.
Hi. The handsome. Okay. Hi.
She's from Scotland. Yes, she's from Scotland. Oh, thank you.
And the lovely Sharon. Hi, Jeannie. I mean, I don't really get called handsome a lot, but thanks. I take that very much to heart. Ever since I had over 20 plus teeth removed due to abscesses and infected teeth, I felt like
she's from
I'm
Scotland.
not handsome because to me personally, I feel like I look like a toothy crackhead.
Oh, stop.
I take things like that, like what you said, Jeannie, to heart because in my own self-esteem image, I don't think I am.
I told you someday you could always go get implants.
Yeah, if I ever get insurance.
You get good insurance down the road, you could go get implants.
Completely put whole new teeth in me. I'm sorry, guys. We are closing these stupid, annoying commercials that keep coming up from like different ads and all that.
I know. I say that to him too, Diana. It's just that he had a lot of problems with
It's like a hereditary thing. Like normally, naturally, you have a certain amount of bacteria in your teeth,
a partial
in your mouth,
and
but
it gave him a lot of pain, so that's why he doesn't.
Hereditarily, it seems like there's something that runs in a lot of my mother's family on her side where there's an overabundance of this bacteria, and it just expedites the whole tooth decay process very rapidly. And I got that to a point where teeth were like just dying from the inside out. And because at first I thought it was only going to be several teeth that were just going to be removed years ago in Geisinger Wilkes-Barre campus. No, the doctor, the maxillofacial surgeon I went to was like, oh no, we have to remove like 20 teeth out of you because all the teeth next to all the bad ones are also, infected and they're bad too. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna almost not have a mouth, but I mean, you're the surgeon, do it, whatever. My insurance is paying for it, whatever.
Yeah, that's a lot. So they
put me under. They did put me under. 1 minute I was talking to the surgeon up there, Dr. Wen. Next second I was like, I just remember my friend driving back up Interstate 81, and I must have been still loopy off of it. I just laughed at her and just puked all the gauze and stuff out of my mouth onto the interstate because it felt so bleh.
And I felt so bad for him. Like he could hardly talk. He could only like sip through a straw
because of
corner
all
of his
the
mouth.
Stitches on my gums and all that. It was horrible. I was in so much pain. Despite like the industrial grade ibuprofen and Tylenol 3 they gave me, I was still in pain because of how much teeth I got removed. You're gonna naturally. Your mouth is trying to compensate for the fact that there's no longer any bone structure there, really.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Charity. Thank you so much.
What'd you say?
She's getting ready to upload a video. She says, I give you a shout out. I said, oh, thank you. Thank you so much,
thank you,
Charity.
Mary. Thank you.
Charity.
Wait, who said your ma'am is an amazing lady?
Oh, that was Jeannie.
Jeannie, okay. I'm trying to keep track of chat here.
She's from a small town 20 minutes from Glasgow. Oh.
I mean, I will admit I am handsome because like I inherited a lot of my dad's looks. I mean, if you were to look at a picture of me and compare it to my dad when he was in his 20s, we're almost incomparable.
They've seen the pictures of your dad.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you guys know what I'm talking about then.
That one video I was showing pictures of you when you're little with your dad.
He was a good man.
I actually have to get a coffee refill, guys. So excuse me for
let me move over a moment here so you can get out.
One moment, I'm sort of boxed in.
So how is everybody on this beautiful, cold, windy Thursday night?
Well,
because we were originally planning to have this only go an hour, but it's 53 minutes. We'll go for what, Mom? What would we say, like an hour?
Like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half? Yeah, we'll go for about an hour and a half. Only because honestly, time flies very fast when you do this. It really honestly does, and it's not fair to you guys to just end it at an hour. It really isn't.
No, especially since I started a little bit later.
Yeah, late. Yeah. We'll treat you guys. We'll give you guys an hour and a half.
I completely forgot that I needed the darn Google Chrome. I really don't like it though. Seems every time I ever have Google Chrome on the laptop, at some point there's
Your dad is very handsome. Yes, Diana, he was. Yeah,
he was. He was very good looking.
How do I say? I can never talk bad about my dad when it came to his work ethic because honestly, he always put me and my brothers first. He always did. The only thing that I can say bad about my dad is as towards his later years, he let a lot of things overtake him to the point that my mom distanced herself from him and I distanced myself from him, because at that point he chose that over his family, and I, being his son, felt it was wrong to do.
Correct.
He was a drug addict.
Correct. Yep.
You have Mary,
Personality.
personality. The funny thing is, Mary, should I even mention about the MPD? No. Okay, I'll be honest with all of you guys. I do suffer from bipolar disorder. I do suffer also from multiple personality disorder, or MPD. And there's the personality you see now, which is 90% of the time generally me, as I am now. And then there's another personality that sometimes will surface depending on my mood, the day, the way the day goes. And it's that personality of mine that's the more sassy, sarcastic, evil, cruel bastard part of me, that as much as I don't like him, because it's very much a vivid entity, and I will admit that, because the whole mannerisms and speech and everything with that is entirely different than what you're hearing now and seeing now. I've learned to accept it as a part of me and to honestly just roll with it, because if you try to fight something that is psychologically a part of you, you don't win, because you're fighting a part of yourself, and it's honestly just a lot easier to understand something and accept it as being a part of you and go from there, as compared to fighting an uphill battle that you're never going to win. No one is perfect, Mary, and it's taken me a long time to understand that and to realize that. But I definitely do have personality. Yeah, I'll use ask my mom, right? I definitely do have personality. You should hear me sometimes, especially like last night, laughing with Val, mom, my friend Val.
Oh my God,
the whole
yeah.
but Val post on Tumblr. I put up. I'll always be there. So long as my mom is living and breathing, I'll always be there, because I'm her baby. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, that's true. You are.
As compared to others of your children right now, not naming any names.
You cannot yell at Randy, because Randy got his own family.
I'm not yelling at Randy.
We're talking about.
I love my oldest brother to death. I do, and I will forever love my niece, his daughter. How many? Just 3. There's me, my asshole brother Robert, and then my oldest brother Randy. None of us look alike at all. We all have the same mother, different fathers.
I would have 4. Ronnie's little brother. Him and Ronnie, they were Ronald's children.
Y'all be careful. Snowstorm is on its way. It's hitting the southwest Minnesota by Monday. Morning or Monday? Morning?
By morning.
Morning.
Something inches expected. Yeah, Becca. My oldest son was one of a twin. He lived. The other baby didn't.
So technically, if that were the case, if you were to have had twins, you would have had 5 if Rylan lived.
I have my son Bobby. Then I have Ronnie.
Yes, keep it. Lady Witch, I agree with you. Keep it in Minnesota. Pennsylvania does not want any of that shiznit. Nope.
My son Rylan was stillborn, and then I had a miscarriage after him. So altogether, I would have 6 boys. I have 3.
I can, and I should. But the thing is,
He likes working.
I do like working. But the thing is, it can take several years, Charity, to get disability. And when it comes to like the financial distress of this area, that's several years I don't have to waste. I really don't. I can't afford it. She can't afford it. I mean, once if I didn't have to worry about it and I say did get it, then yeah, it'd be all right. But it's just the whole process of getting it and then waiting. It's shit. It honestly is.
Now, see, you know what, Becca? That's odd you would say that. Because that's very close to like what happened to me.
Thank you, Charity, for understanding. Honestly, if you ask me, I think it's complete BS that the government makes you wait so long, especially if you have actual documentation and whatnot to prove that you have disability. But it's the government, and we all know how the government is.
Right. I want to say between my fourth and fifth month, is when something happened. And whatever did happen, I didn't like spot blood or nothing like that.
I love your last name, Elizabeth. I do.
When I would go to the doctor, he would always say to me, "Oh, that's an echo, that's an echo, that's an echo." And I used to mutter under my breath, "The hell with you, it is not. Echo. You're a first-time mother and you don't know what you're talking about." I thought, yeah, okay, sorry.
Mansplaining pregnancy to women back then.
So,
don't you love it?
When my son was born, he came 5 days early. But it was funny. He was 5 pounds, 10.5 ounces, 18 inches long. He was the smallest of my kids. Behind him came a 12-pound afterbirth that scared the hell out of me. I was like, what? I looked at my mom and I said, "What is that? Ew, what is that? What? That's huge. What is that?" I forgot what it was.
I might be a winter baby. I might be a November baby, but I can't say I don't like snow. I do.
So when I went back to my doctor for my 6-week checkup, he told me in private that he was sorry, he was wrong. That they sent that big afterbirth out to a lab in Maryland, and they found tissue fragment. They found, I guess, traces of hair. And I said, yeah, there was another baby. I told you there was 2.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charity. Hi.
Well, now, see, it's weird. On my father's side of the family, his one brother had fraternal twins. And then on my mom's side of the family, my grandmother's, one of her younger sisters, had been pregnant with twins. And a similar thing occurred with her between like her 4th and 5th month. Something happened. And she only had the one baby. I did develop toxemia. When I was like about, I want to say 7 months, I developed toxemia.
I do like Snow Lady Witch, but after like weeks of it sitting on the ground and it looks so mushy and brown and like so like terracotta, then I'm just like, no, get this shit the hell off the road. Just no, this looks horrible. Good night, Diana. Good night. Thank you for being here and thank you for being part of this.
Good night, Diana. Thank you. I will talk to you soon.
Love you.
Yeah, now see, in my situation, it was a little bit different, Becca. Well, they actually...
Ronnie needs some...
nice eyes. I don't think I have the paperwork anymore.
Hi. Are these the nice eyes you're looking for?
Yeah, he has his dad's eyes. Actually, a little bit darker than his dad's eyes.
And they actually will change hue depending on my mood. Some days they're jet black. Some days they're like a very bright, like a hazel.
I was
almost like a terracotta brown, or even like a golden brown. It really depends on my whole, the mood and all that.
They may have, Becca. I'm not sure. I know that Dr. Lee just told me about, he said fragments, hair, tissue, fragments. He didn't really go into detail. I did have a copy of the letter. I don't have it anymore. I don't even remember after all these years what all it said. But yeah, back in the day, I did have a copy of the letter from the lab.
I will say, Elizabeth, 9 times out of 10, if you see my eyes are black, I usually probably have resting bitch face accompanying it because I'm probably in a bad mood.
Oh, no, I know.
I'm being honest. My mom knows this too.
I know, Charity. It's not anything to fool around with. A friend of mine many years ago.
It's not something to fool around with.
Lost a baby because of toxemia. So yeah, I was fortunate. My friend developed it early in her pregnancy, like around 3-4 months. And she wound up actually miscarrying in between her 4th and 5th month. So
hi, Lucinda. Thank you for joining.
Hello, Lucinda. Hi. Yeah, I was fortunate. Mine started like around 7 months.
Roberta Dickens.
But they were keeping
hey,
an
Sharon,
eye on me.
I love your channel. I love to watch your cooking videos too. Aw, thank you,
thank
Roberta.
you, Roberta. I was actually kicking around the idea down the road, maybe in the spring, of putting together like a little e-cookbook
through Amazon
and maybe put it up on Amazon. I don't know yet. That's, oh my goodness. No, Jeannie, it is actually 9:24 p.m. here, honey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because you're in technically the UK and all that. We're Eastern Standard Time.
She's hours ahead.
Yeah,
it's Saturday.
You're about I'm pretty sure 4, 5, 6 hours ahead of us. Maybe I might be wrong on that.
She's
I'm not
on
good.
the night shift.
I'm not good with different time zones other than what is in the US per se. So I'm not entirely sure with that. So do correct me if I'm wrong. Pam Payne, hi Sharon, ditto. Love your food, your pantry hauls and cooking videos.
Thank you,
Pam. You, Pam. Thank you. It's Saturday morning for you. Oh, then you're a day, almost a full day ahead of us. Are you sure she's that's
yeah,
not,
she's in Scotland.
Well, no, because like I have friends in New Zealand and they're 14 hours ahead of us, and they're like in Saturday morning. So I don't know how that works. Then
she's probably going to be getting off of work soon and going home to sleep.
Yeah, but if she's only 4 or 5 time zones ahead of us, she shouldn't be Saturday. Okay, then I must really be bad with topography. I don't know. I am sorry, Jeannie.
Oh my God.
I am confused there.
Becca, did you deliver a baby with a 8-timer? Because my son Bobby was delivered with...
I finished at 8 a.m. Oh, okay.
My son Bobby was delivered by a different doctor with an 8-timer.
It's still Thursday night here for us, Jeannie. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. It was funny because I was... no, not my son Bobby. It was actually... No, it was Ronnie. It was Ronnie.
So sorry, I'm butting in. I'm trying to answer their questions too and things they're saying.
I was fully dilated, but then my contractions started slowing down. And they put me on that drip. And the doctor took me in this other room, put me in a different bed, said to me, this is an 8-timer. When I tell you to push, push. When I tell you to stop, stop. He said, you have to. If you keep pushing, your cervix is going to tear. You're going to bleed to death before I could even get you an ER. He scared the hell out of me. I hung on every word that man said, and I listened to him. And in 2.5 minutes, my son was born. So, yeah, I hear you when you say about traumatic bursts. Yeah, like
Elizabeth Oreo, my baby boy, he's asleep in my bedroom on my bed right now. I would get up and wake him up, but he's grumpy.
See?
He don't like it.
Jeannie
But,
said it's Saturday morning. Wow.
Feisty, she's more very like skittish about being held and all that. So like even just earlier when I had her in my lap, you could tell that she was all like all hunched up like no, put me down. She's just really about that.
Oh, thank you, Erica. Oh, 8 a.m. So you work overnight. He likes to work overnight too.
Because I'm insomniac. I suffer from insomnia, so I'm usually awake at night anyway. Trying to. Well, actually, now that I'll be working Monday through Sunday, 10:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. That's gonna screw up my whole sleep schedule again, and I was just trying to get back on track with that.
Yeah.
Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? I don't know why. Why? My poor body's probably like, Roddy, no, baby, what are you doing?
Oh my God, Charity, you know what? I was just thinking about that tonight too, that if it snows really, really bad, because it gets so quiet around here, it is so cool. You could literally like walk in the middle of the road. I will bundle up and put my ring light on my cell phone. And now that I have it in the case, I will go outside and I will do a nighttime video with the snow, especially if it's coming down really, really, really good. I'll record some for you. Oh, Lucinda, turkey breast sounds amazing.
And Jeannie, I would try to get Oreo out here, but again, like I said, he don't like being woken up if he's deeply asleep. And I won't torture my poor boy like that. I won't. And more power to you with 6 kitties, Elizabeth. Ooh.
Wow. Oh my goodness, Becca. Yeah, no, that has me. Oh my God. Yeah. An 8-timer is nothing compared to what you went through. Oh, good Lord, honey. Ay, 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 ay.
Pooping.
Talking about having babies.
No, I thought she was talking about how to be a nun.
Smart Alec. Smart Alec. Okay. Okay, smart Alec. Oh, yikes.
So for everybody coming in, you know what I say?
See, I hemorrhaged after I had my oldest son. I went to get out of bed. A friend of mine actually had her son the same day I had my son, but that was her second baby. It was my first. I went to go with her to go smoke a cigarette, and nope, blood gushed all over the floor, slapped me back in bed, put me on this other IV, and yeah, I had to wait till the next morning to go have a cigarette. So I was like, okay.
You know,
and I definitely do not miss all those stitches and those sitz baths. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, yeah. Men have it so easy. They don't realize it, but they do. They got it so easy in that sense.
For everybody coming in, hi, hello, welcome to the show. We're almost at an hour and a half already. Wow. I feel kind of bad. You know, let's stretch it to an hour 45, just for people coming in now. Yeah, I think an hour 45 sounds good.
Oh, you know what? I was always terrified of having a C-section. I was very lucky. I didn't have one. I thought there for a moment that I was going to have to with my middle son, my son Bobby, because most babies do not turn back the opposite way. Usually when they turn and their head first, they stay that way. No, not my son Bobby. He decided to go
the rebel.
Feet first. Put me in so much damn pain. Oh my God, I couldn't even get out of bed.
Hi, Loretta. And to answer Lucinda,
when I went into labor, they did an ultrasound on me, and they were concerned because he was sort of starting to turn, and the doctor's like, "Oh, this baby can't turn. There's no room to turn." And I'm like, "Do you want to make a bet? There wasn't any turn for him to go the other way. So trust me, he's going to try to do it. This is my child. Believe me, I know." Sure enough, when I was fully in labor, darn kid, yeah, he was back head first.
To answer, listen.
And the doctor checked, and he was like, "I can't believe a baby did that. That's just like they don't usually do that." And I go, "Oh, this is my child. What do you expect?"
To answer, Lucinda, we burn a lot of, because honestly, I will admit, I'm an incense whore. We burn a lot of sage and incense in this house. My personal favorite is patchouli or nag champa, and it can be very potent and very strong, and like literally air the whole house out. And if there's any kind of negative energies in this house, it's probably like running around with all the doors and windows closed, screaming, "Get me the F out of here!" Because no, honey, I can't do this. I can't stand this. So we burn a lot of incense in here, just as part of our thing, the thing we do, and all that. So yeah, I think I have lemongrass. Actually, I think I gave you lemongrass amongst the stuff I gave you yesterday or the day before. I think so. I'm pretty sure I did. It wasn't labeled, but I'm pretty sure I have lemongrass I gave you.
Oh, no. See, no, I agree with you, Becca. I was terrified of that too, but thank God, no, my son turned at the last minute. Several of my friends had sections, and oh my God, just seeing everything that they went through, like, no, I did not ever want to go through that.
Love your tattoo. Thank you, Jeannie. Our friend Gabby, who is a tattoo artist, did it for her.
I had back labor with every pregnancy. I have absolutely no clue what like normal labor feels like. Back labor is horrible. You cannot get comfortable. And if you're on the monitors, oh my God, is so annoying. But my water never broke. Like, my water had to be broken every single time I was in labor. I would dilate and my contractions would be speeding up, but they always had to break my water. And I remember the first time I seen that thing, I looked at my mother and I said, "What the hell are they doing with that knitting needle, Mom?" She starts laughing. She's like, "It's not a knitting needle." I'm like, "Yeah, sticking that damn thing anywhere up there." I said, "Oh, hell no."
That sounds like Ram.
Yeah, I was like, "What the hell they think they're going to do with that knitting needle? That's not a knitting needle." And she's like, "Well, we have to break your water." I'm like, "You are not sticking that damn thing in me." I know. No.
Oh, good God and goddess.
I mean, there are some things they honestly don't tell you in the books that they used to give you back in the day from the doctor's office. And that was not one of the things that, yeah, they're going to break your water with this long thing that looks like a knitting needle.
Well, obviously. All y'all talking about your pregnancies. I'm sorry, I'm a guy. This is way outside my domain.
I had an epidural with my oldest son, but you know what? In hindsight, I am sorry I got it. Because years later, I've had so many issues.
Respect to all y'all, though. I will give you that.
So many issues from having had that damn epidural. I've had a lot of problems. And it doesn't help, too, that my tailbone broke with each baby I had. Plus, I fell on ice a couple of times in my life. Oh, yeah.
We all broke your tailbone?
Yeah.
This is news to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's really weird.
I fell as a teenager and broke it.
Wait, Ronnie.
This is how it all started.
Any luck with work? As I mentioned earlier, yes, I will start a job at our local dial plant come Monday night. I had orientation this morning. It's a good job, easy work. It was explained that it can be overwhelming depending on the line because they have new machinery they're running that they're still phasing in, but it's not impossible to keep up with it. And from what I was shown today, because I worked with a first shift coordinator to get a good feel for hands on how the job is and what's expected. It's a very easy job, and it's a long term assignment. It is through what is referred to as a temp agency, but really they're not a temp agency. They're like a long term contractor that works with Henkel Dial, as the company is called. So I look forward to it. I really do look forward to it because honestly, it's about damn time that I have something that's steady and long term. Because honestly, like my mom's probably explained to a lot of youth, temp work around here is shit. It doesn't last long. That's another advertisement. Let us get rid of that.
Oh, the purple penny pincher. She's funny. I subscribe to her. She's on YouTube. I subscribe to her. She's funny.
So yeah, no, it's finally broke through, Jeannie. Thank you for asking, and thank you, lady. Do you call lady,
Charity.
lady, which does it matter, or is
my oldest son? I was in labor over 15 hours with him, but my second son, it was only like they were close together. They're 15 months apart. My middle son, I want to say, I think it was like 5 hours.
How long was I again?
Ronnie, well, there was a couple of years in between Bobby and Ronnie. Ronnie was like, I want to say a little bit more like about 6, but then he had to be delivered with the 8-timer. But like I said, in like 2.5 minutes, that just, fine. And he was born and I was fine. Nothing bad happened.
I mean, obviously I was born, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you.
I mean, like that there wasn't, an issue, God forbid, like that I had a complication or anything when you were born.
I have to play with you. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, I know.
You should hear us on a good morning sometimes.
Oh, yes, we can harass the hell out of each other and bust each other so bad.
Uh-huh. And on a bad night, we're still good.
Oh, yeah, I imagine an epidural, like any other kind of surgery. Oh, good lords. Can't they, like, put you to sleep for that instead of an epidural?
I will also say, guys, all you that are seeing the beard and whatnot, that's probably disappearing tomorrow because being that it is a chemical plant and, USDA regulations, demand that people that work around food and chemicals and all that have to wear beard nets and all that. I have to take my gauge out. I have to wear a beard net at work. But because I'm probably shaving it off, that's not going to be an issue because I wouldn't even need to wear a beard net then because there ain't going to be hair at all here. So what you're seeing right now, enjoy it, seeing it. It's going to be gone come tomorrow.
But he looks so much younger when he doesn't have facial hair.
Charity, as I said earlier, so long as my mom's living and breathing, I'll always be here looking after her because someone's got to.
Well, thank you. That's a comforting thought.
You're welcome. I might sit there and joke around some days and say, oh, once you reach that age to be put in a nursing home, I'm putting you in.
Oh, my God. He is so horrible with that.
It's all in jest. It's all in joke. Honestly, if my mother probably was to be put in a nursing home, I'd probably cry because it's like, there goes my best friend.
I would never go into a place like that willingly. I'd be smacking somebody.
Oh, I know.
In the head with a frying pan.
I know you would. I guarantee you, all of you, she probably would too.
Somebody would get it with a skillet or a friggin' rolling pin, something. I would never go willingly to one of them places. Hell no.
I'm waiting to get the kind of chemo I need. And you know what? That sucks, Lucinda, because you would think, what is that one place that's really excellent with cancer treatment? The Cancer Center of America. Have you tried to get a hold of them? I mean, I've heard great things about them, that they help a lot of people.
Good night, Becca, and thank you. Thank you so much, honey. I haven't talked to you in a while.
To get it. If you haven't looked into that, Lucinda, I would try to, because I've only ever heard nothing but good come from Cancer Treatment Centers of America. If you can. If not, that's,
Good night, Becca.
There's
it was
options.
Nice. It was nice to hear from you. I haven't.
It was nice to hear from you too, Becca. It was nice to actually meet you. I've heard so many things about you. Good things. I swear and promise. Only good things. I've actually watched a video too of yours with my mom, but I don't really have a YouTube channel of my own. I do, but it's more so just to follow like other YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier.
But he recognizes the music to your
Yes.
videos, and the Cheap Chick, he recognizes a different music for different videos, and he'll know who I'm watching.
I'll be like, oh, is that Becca on a budget that you're watching? Yeah. Oh, okay. Good night, Becca. Have you thought about working nuclear shutdown? Is that to me, Charity? Have I thought about working in a nuclear power plant? Oh God, no. I am so scared of that kind of environment just because of things like 3 Mile Island, Fukushima Daiichi, and all that in Japan. No.
I want to say the closest power plant is in Berwick.
Yes, Berwick Power Plant. The Susquehanna Power and... So, wait. There's a technical name for it. Susquehanna Steam and something plant. That's the technical name for Berwick's power plant.
Oh, okay.
The technical name for it. I don't know why they all have all these technical strange names, but locally and around Berwick, we all just refer to it in Columbia County and all that, and in Benson Township, PA, as Berwick Power Plant.
Yeah. You can actually, on a clear day, see clouds and puffs
from the cooling towers all the way from here in Hazleton, PA,
going up in the sky,
from the Berwick
cooling
Power
tower.
Plant. Because I'm pretty sure Berwick is only 20 miles, 10, 15 miles away from us. So it's not unreasonable, even from here, to see the power plant. Because even from the high school, the cafeteria of the high school.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I've mentioned to you years ago in the past. Oh my God, Mom! You can see the Berwick Power Plant.
I think on the Mount Rocks you could see it too.
Yeah, you can from Altmiller Park in town. Yeah, you can see the cooling tower, steam vents going. The steam.
My fair charity would be actually so close to one, just like several towns over.
Good night, Loretta.
Oh, good night, honey.
I mean, they probably do make such good money, Charity. I'm not saying they don't, but just I myself just have knowing how the nuclear fission process works, like the physics behind it. There's a lot that can go wrong with a nuclear power plant going meltdown. That it becomes a domino effect and a chain reaction once it happens that you don't want to be around that kind of environment. I mean, look at, God forbid, Chernobyl. Yes, it's contained, but there's still portions of the basements of the reactor, such as the infamous feature of radioactivity known as the elephant's foot in reactor number 4 of Chernobyl, that despite it being years later, it's still highly radioactive. You have to have very good hazmat suits to even work around 10 minutes around it, to take pictures and do tests on it. That's how bad it still is. It's going down, yes, the reactivity around it, but it's still something that can really affect your health. And understanding and knowing all that, I'm scared to be around that kind of environment.
I'm a little uncomfortable knowing that not that far from us there's a nuclear power plant, only because what if God forbid...
Good night.
Good night, Colin writes. Good night. Thank you. Oh, I plan on staying warm.
Lucinda asks, this is food. You're being cut off, Lucinda, so I'm assuming it's a food question. Do you get choices of something with seasons or foods? Most nights, I think with my mom, a lot of meals are based upon what we have and what we could throw together. And as for the choice of seasonings, it really just depends on what components make up the meal. Like, she could throw fish seasoning on something. She could throw Old Bay on something. She could throw steak seasoning on something. It depends what it is we're eating, what goes on it.
Yeah, thank God my kids were never really picky.
Good night, Amber Dog Dog.
Good night, Amber.
I love your name. I do, Amber Dog Dog. That is so cute and so whimsical.
Oh, definitely.
I'm all for whimsical. I love it.
Get some rest.
Sweet,
4
yes.
o'clock is going to come super early. Good night, hon.
Good night.
I could honestly say I was lucky, Lucinda. My kids were
Vita.
never really.
Vita Papa says hi from Tennessee. Hi, Vita. Hello from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm lucky that my kids were never really picky about food. Well,
except for me. As a kid, I hated spinach.
Yeah.
I absolutely effing hated spinach. But now I'll eat it as an adult because to me it don't look gross anymore.
Well, when my kids were young, you know, I kind of raised them the way that I was raised and his dad was raised.
Pop-up.
You have 2 choices: eat it or starve.
And it still applies.
So yeah, my kids learn not to be
but I'm naturally
too picky.
I'm naturally a garbage can anyway. If it looks good and smells good, 9 times out of 10, it's going in my mouth.
I am hoping, Lucinda, that my regular food
bank
pantry
opens up again because they've had to close down
the month
for renovations because they've had an influx of people they've had to service in their service area, and they couldn't accommodate with their current space, so they had to shut down to renovate and expand.
Yeah, I haven't actually.
It should be open. It should be open the end of January.
November. I haven't been there since
November.
Beginning of November. I'm curious to see what it looks like in that now. So.
Me too, especially that being that we go there a lot.
Well, you know what? It is nice sometimes to try different things and get out of your comfort zone. I mean,
how many kids do you have, Roberta? Can I ask?
I had a thing against Chinese food when I was
yes,
younger.
Vita. They absolutely do help a lot. We yes. Worship the ground food banks are built on.
Yeah,
they almost know us by name.
Well, they do know me by name pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Especially Catholic Social Services.
They
shout out to Catholic Social Services. You're the real MVP.
Many years ago, I had a hang up about Chinese food. I was terrified eating Chinese food. And that is because in my mid-teens, Hazelton had, I want to say, very early 80s.
Yeah. I'll let you finish.
There was talk of Amerasian children. Up in Kingston, in the Kingston Armory, was a bunch of Amerasian kids and their mothers. Vietnam basically kicked them out because their fathers were servicemen. So quite a few Vietnamese families settled here in Hazelton.
Sorry, guys.
One family opened up a Vietnamese restaurant. And I used to go there sometimes after roller skating with a few of my friends. I didn't mind the food. It was actually pretty good.
I love Chinese food too, Lucinda. Although it has to be...
No, wait.
Really
now,
good.
this is crazy. So we had a bad snowstorm. School was closed for like 3 days. And this Vietnamese restaurant, they were trapping and killing stray cats for meat because their truck hadn't come. The code enforcement officer got a complaint that somebody walking by the back of the restaurant seen cat carcasses hanging in the window. They took pictures, and sure enough, when the guy from City Hall came down and looked, there was cat carcasses.
I'm not sure
what
that is, Jeannie. I don't know what NEEPs are. As an American, I'm not familiar with what terminology would be over there for you Scots. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
I stopped down after skating the one Friday night, and the normal stuff that I used to get didn't taste right. Tasted a little off. And I remember walking home, I started throwing up. And when I get home, I am hurling. And after about a good hour of throwing up all over the place, my mom went up to the hospital with me.
What's your battery?
Well, two of my friends were also up in the ER with me, and we all ate at the Vietnamese restaurant. It turns out...
Okay, thank you, Jamie. Thank you for clarifying.
It turns out that we probably ate cat.
I don't even know where we would even find Scottish food around here. Where would we find that, Mom?
Oh, here in Hazelton?
Not Hazelton, but like Luzerne County. Like Wilkes-Barre, maybe? Scranton?
I would say Wilkes-Barre or Scranton. Yeah.
I'll have to ask Gary if he knows of any like Irish, Scottish places up there that my cousin Gary that has like restaurants like that up there, because they're more bigger.
How did your meatloaf turn out for you? Did you use microwave bacon?
Sorry, I have an itch, guys, on my shoulder.
Did you use microwave bacon? Please tell me you used microwave bacon.
10 more minutes, guys. Time goes by fast, man. So fast. Oy.
Oh, wow.
Patty's this. And you know what?
I've actually heard that from one of the ladies in Wish, over in the UK. I heard her say that.
I have too.
But the Weebles, no.
Yeah,
when I hear Weeble, I think of a popular kids' toy back when I was a little girl. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
I mean, I kind of gather
how
from the
did
way that is.
Turn out for you?
That means potatoes.
Did you use mozzarella cheese, or did you use like a different kind of cheese?
I love you, Mom.
No, I love you.
Thank you for having
me
here tonight with you.
Yeah, I like Chinese too, but you have to watch the sodium. Yeah, the sodium.
Yeah, a lot of spices that they put in Chinese cuisine are loaded with sodium. Mm.
Oh, you did it with the mozzarella. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad it turned out good for you. I'm glad you liked it.
You know what? That's funny. Mozzarella is one of the most commonly misspelled words in the English language, even though it's an Italian term, but it's one of the most commonly misspelled words in the world. That's funny. So you know what? I love the spelling of it, Vita, because I get it, but like the grammar Nazi me is like, no.
Yeah, you like Seinfeld, the soup Nazi, Ronnie with spelling. Oh my God, he will spot if I have a.
But yeah, I'll make typos typing something,
and if I correct him, he's like, "Oh, who cares? Who cares?" But if I put something up, and he's like, "Look at that! Look at what you
look at that! Look how you spelled that!
Yeah.
Go back and correct that."
Yeah, he's like the grammar Nazi. Oh my gosh.
What's grits? I think grits, Jeannie, is more of like a Southern U.S. kind of thing. I don't really know. You'd have to ask a Southern person. We're Northern U.S. people. I don't know what that is really. Actually, wait, what is grits, Mom? Isn't that like a...
I'm not exactly sure. I've never eaten them. I've eaten hominy, which is not bad.
I've eaten hominy too.
I'm not sure about grits. I've never actually eaten them. Meatloaf, Charity, is good, even if it's just plain meatloaf. Meatloaf is a meal that can be made in a million ways, and it don't matter. Meatloaf is meatloaf, and meatloaf is good. Well, you go upload your video, sweetie.
Yeah, you go upload your video, Charity. Finely ground.
Wait, your grits.
Finely ground. It's ground. Guys, I'm so sorry. You are so cut off with this format of the screen.
Yeah, I have to figure out why it's cutting off everybody's like the last word or two of your sentences.
Vita, just, I mean, it doesn't matter, but mozzarella is spelled
Coarse
Mozzerella.
ground. No, wait, grits are coarse ground,
something
boiled in water and milk until soft. Ground hominy? It is ground.
Hi, Feisty.
Is it ground hominy? Is that?
Are you gonna be
what I'm
nice and
thinking
want
it
to jump up
says?
on me again?
Oh, okay. So then basically they're the same thing.
Corn.
Oh,
Finely ground corn. Okay. Grits with shrimp. Ooh, that actually sounds good. Grits with shrimp. Ooh. And I love shrimp. I love lobster, crab, shrimp. Ooh, so you know what? That's right up my alley. So thank you.
I like. Yeah,
I like that. Now I think about that.
I like my seafood too. Definitely. If I have a choice between a steak or a piece of fish or a shrimp, I will.
I'll keep a mental note of that,
RV.
Or that shrimp. Sounds really, really, really yummy.
Yeah, unfortunately, like we've never eaten grits. It's not something.
It's not something you really find here in New England. We know what hominy is. We've eaten it.
Yeah, I've eaten that. I mean, that doesn't taste bad. That's actually pretty good. But grits, I mean, like I've heard of it, but not something that like you get in restaurants or that. Or
your phone's really active tonight. 4 more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna say goodnight.
Might be techie. I don't know.
Porridge.
Oh, but that actually sounds good.
It does, actually. I mean, I'm going to assume our version of stew is what would be your version of porridge over there. I'm not good with correlation, like food culture-wise. I want to think that it's similar. I might, again, be very wrong. There's a lot out there I don't know. So, again, I'm sorry.
Jeannie, I have to ask you. One of my subs is a lady over in the UK. She did a breakfast video the one day, and she
porridge is oats. Okay, thank you, Jeannie.
She did beans with eggs. Now, I had seen that actually once before in a movie. That was a documentary, actually, that was set over in the UK. Is that just reserved for like in the UK? Do, like Scottish people do that too with the beans with eggs? Because it actually sounded good. And my son Bobby and I actually tried it one morning. And you know what? Believe it or not, beans with eggs was actually really, really good. So I'm curious. You guys are on to something with that.
Yeah,
that is actually really, really good.
If that's like just purely like a Western Europe thing, like a European thing, or
yeah.
not.
So I'm just curious, Jeannie. Like, is that just a like a UK thing, or do Scottish people do that with eggs too?
We do it. Heather, I am so sorry. A lot of your words, honey, are so cut off.
Yeah.
What, Feisty? Mama, I love you, but I don't know what you want. Aww. Okay, here, I'll pet you. I'll give you pats. Come here, Mama. Mamas.
Oh, Charity Country Ham. Yes.
Yeah, I'm giving you loving.
When I was younger, block shoots were the thing, and my grandmother, my grandfather, me, and my mom.
Pretty girl. Yes,
we used to go to block shoots, and
she's rubbing on my boot.
Gosh,
funny.
The hams and roasts and turkeys.
Good night, Vita.
Wow.
We'll be saying goodnight too soon in a little bit, actually.
Yeah, actually, in about, I want to say, less than a minute. So, good night.
Breakfast is something fried sausage,
fried eggs, beans, black coffee.
That sounds really good. Oh,
well, I tried it. Jeannie, with the eggs. And
Lucinda, you know what? All my exes live in Texas.
but you know what? I don't really think it's unhealthy though, because beans are a really good source of protein.
They are, and fiber.
So I don't know.
It also depends on the beans too. We use a lot of garbanzo, chickpeas, in a lot of our food. So being, we're Italian, it's an Italian thing, so naturally we're gonna use them. So it really just depends also on the type of bean.
All right, good night, Charity. It was good talking to you, sweetie.
Guys.
Take care.
Good night, Jeannie. Good night,
Good night, Vita. It was very nice talking to you.
Heather, Charity, good night. Good night, guys. We are gonna be closing this down.
And all I can say is thank you
guys
so much for making my first live chat
very enjoyable and interesting.
Yes,
and hey, the bonus, you guys got to see me. And the eyes.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Hope we can do this again. Yes, absolutely. We'll put a night aside. Well, maybe a day. I mean, it depends on if it's like a work day or, or whatever.
Oh my God, Charity, what is blood pudding?
Ew.
No
offense. That's the name sounds so ew.
No. Charity knows what it is. What is blood pudding? None of us, me and my cousins, we were not allowed to go near that when we were little. My mom ate it. My uncles ate it. My grandfather loved it.
I'm actually kind of grossly curious. What is that?
Yeah, what is blood pudding?
I know what blood meal is, but that's a gardening thing.
None of us kids were allowed to eat it. It was like just for the adults.
Black pudding is made something blood. Jeannie, sweetie, you're cut off here. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know the rest. It's blood intestines. Oh, so it's like made from organs essentially, like animal organs. Is that what you mean, Charity?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said,
it's the format. It's chat format is cutting a lot. All you guys off.
Yeah, like the last 2-3 words of your
what
sentences. Okay, so that explains why we weren't allowed. None of the kids were allowed to go near it. It was only for the adults. Yeah, my grandma used to make that. My grandfather liked that. Like the adults liked it.
Scottish haggis, sheep's stomach. I've had haggis actually. No, think about it. I have had that, Jeannie. I liked it. I actually really did like it. It's basically a blood. Oh, lady, you're cut off. Oh,
I have heard that Scottish haggis is actually really, really good.
I'm so sorry, guys. You're cut off with chat. This is actually fun, though. We're gonna have to actually build us like a mod, like a chat mod team, and maybe have some of you guys actually be in it, especially all of y'all who were sharp as a whistle on that troll. So thank you guys so much for that. Yes. We appreciate that.
Thank you
thank you guys.
Much.
We love you guys so much for that. Thank you. You guys were on the ball with that. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, it's blood sausage.
Okay, yeah, so that explains why none of the kids were allowed to eat it. It was only the adults. I mean, it didn't look bad. It's just that none of me and my cousins were allowed to no.
We keep saying goodnight and we're still talking. Of course. You guys are gonna see us again.
Well, you may be able to eat my oldest son, Randy, at some point. Bobby, I don't know.
He's not on our good list right now. We'll say that.
Yeah. He tends to disappear for weeks on end that, God forbid, you wonder if he's
honestly
breathing.
Yeah, because
he won't answer phone, and he'll do that. He likes to disappear. I get that he values his privacy, but sometimes I wonder if maybe he isn't using that as an excuse for maybe
doing illegal
things that he
illicit
shouldn't
activity.
be doing. I don't know.
Lady, I think I've had blood sausage, but I think I've had it cooked. I'm pretty sure I did.
Yep, that's how my gram used to do it. Yeah, she would do that and then fry it. Yep.
Ew.
Okay, so it is a pig's blood.
I mean, Heather, I don't disagree with you there. You know, the name blood pudding kind of is just ew. That's why at first when it was mentioned, I was like, ew.
I don't know. All the adults liked it, so I mean, it has to taste like somewhat good.
We might as well just push this to 2 hours and then just call it honestly a good night, because it, you know, we don't want to not keep talking to you guys. We don't. You guys are such a lovely group, and I've grown to love you all. So I don't want to have us disappear. I don't.
Actually, Lady
I'm
Witch.
so sorry. I spit on the table. I'm so sorry. You didn't
Child,
see that.
what are you doing?
You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
The name.
You didn't see that.
I don't know, Lady Witch. I don't know if the name would really bother me. Blood pudding wouldn't bother me as much as somebody sticking a piece of cheese on a piece of bread in front of you and you say, "What kind of cheese is that, Graham?" It's head cheese. I didn't know what it was as a little girl, and then my grandmother told me it's cured.
I'm rolling my eyes and blinking at that. What the hell is head cheese?
My grandmother and grandfather used to get this certain kind of cheese from a deli, and I believe it's cured in like an animal's brain.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. That was like popular back when I was a little girl.
Can any of y'all answer that? Why is that a thing?
I don't hear about that now, but
No,
when
not
I
head
was
cheese.
little,
I'm with you, Lady Witch. No.
no, when my gram told me that, I pushed it right back and I'm like, Pap, here. I took it in my grandfather and he ate it.
Carl.
Well, I will not even eat scrapple. I will not do scrapple. My grandfather loves scrapple. I'm like, no.
I love your name, by the way, lady. Especially the witch part and the way it's spelled. I love it. I live for it.
So am I right, Lady Witch, that the head cheese that it was like, I don't want to say cured. It was like
Becca on a budget. You're back, Becca?
Stored
I thought you went to sleep.
in like an animal's brain or in its head, or I don't want to use the word cure.
Are you that interesting and chatty you came back?
That's not like the word I actually am looking for.
We aren't going to be. We are pushing it to 2 hours, so you know we are going to be leaving it at 2 hours, and that's it.
His brain's left in the skull. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what my gram said. Well, my gram said it was put in the head, but yeah.
Well, thank you for coming back, Becca, but we're only going to be going for a few minutes more, and that's it.
The cheese is boiled or the head's boiled?
I'm pretty sure the brain's boiled. Am I right? The brain's boiled? Please tell me I'm not right. I feel like you're black. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I didn't even want to take a bite of it. Like, no.
Brain. Oh God, no, Heather, no. Oh. No.
So head cheese isn't even actually cheese.
No, baby, what are you doing?
It's not even actually cheese. That's not the proper word. It's actually animal brain.
It's just termed to sound
more
aesthetically pleasing.
But it's actually brain. Oh, no. No.
Boiled squish in the skull.
Okay, so they lied. It isn't cheese. I knew she was lying to me. Graham, I know you were lying to me. I found out.
I was gonna say, you take that up with her, with Great Graham.
I do remember seeing it in deli cases, though, and it would say head cheese and be like, ugh.
Head of cheese security.
I remember I used to look at the name like, like, what the heck?
Head of security.
Definitely not cheese. Okay, so they fibbed about it. Yeah.
Another live stream we do, we're gonna have to tell all y'all about head of security.
Oh God, yes, that's a hilarious.
That's a long story.
And involves
for another time. And involves a good
my
old friend of ours.
Yeah, her mannequin head she had in her window.
No, don't tell them now. That's a story from another time. I just said that. You'll find out then.
Yeah, that was funny. It was a hilarious story. Yeah.
Got my Southern Comfort in the fridge. Amen to that, sister. I love a good whiskey.
Oh.
When I can afford it and when I can drink it. I'm honestly more of a wine person. Maybe that's just the Italian in me. I don't know. Or beer. I do love a good deep red wine. I'll admit that.
I like a shot or two of Crown Royal.
Especially a good Pinot Noir or Lambrusco.
Oh, the Lambrusco? Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, yeah. We had that not this past Christmas, but the year before.
Thank you, Jeannie. We look forward to it too.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Rum is good. Yes, pina coladas. Oh, yes.
But where's all the rum gone? 56, 4 more minutes, guys. It's coming down to the wire.
Cheese? Yeah, I understand that, Heather, but I know it ain't cheese.
Hi, Jersey. Just say hi. Unfortunately, you're coming to the end of this. I'm so sorry. Spice rum. Oh, honey, Becca, I can't drink vodka.
Good.
As an Italian and a Polak as well, partly, no. Vodka turns me nasty. I stay the hell away from it. Now, Jack Daniels, Jeannie, I can drink. No problem.
Now, see, I can do the vodka.
I'm so sorry, Jersey.
My favorite drink is
oh no,
a Bloody Mary.
Captain Morgan. No, I don't like the taste of it. Sorry, Heather.
I like my Bloody Marys, pina coladas. Margaritas are good too. I
love Bloody Marys if they're done
right. Yeah,
I do love Bloody Marys when they're done right.
I'm sorry, Jersey Jesse. You know what? I got a little bit busy. I was going to actually do a premiere before it,
like a trailer, showing, hey, a teaser. This is what we're going to be doing in like a half hour.
Yeah. I was actually 14 minutes late in starting this because I had to install Google Chrome. So I do apologize.
I actually have another thing about Jeannie. I have a friend that lives in New Zealand.
Thank you.
Who's Scottish and Welsh. She's from Scotland. And she talks a lot about a lot of, your guys' food over there. And I have no doubt I wouldn't love it. It would just depend on, me actually getting a hold of the food, whether or not I'd like it. Thank you for enjoying my mom's channel. And like I said, I said before here, I enjoy my mom's channel too. My mom's pretty rad.
Yeah, I get you, Jeannie. Whiskey is popular in the U.S.
It is. All right, guys. It's an hour and 59 minutes. We are going to be saying goodbye and good night.
Yes, we are going to.
Thank you guys
thank you so
much for being
here. For making
here.
my first live stream
A success.
A very fun experience.
So with that being said, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much for hopping on that troll. Like, Moth to Flame.
Yeah, thank
you
you.
guys
And
so
I'm going to
much
have
with
to
that.
do a little more looking into what to do with
Good
that.
night, all. Good night, guys. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Lady Jeannie, Jersey, Jesse, Becca, Heather,
Lady Witch.
anybody else I've missed.
Jeannie.
Thank you guys so much.
Heather, Jersey,
Good night.
Jesse. I'm so
Good
sorry.
Night. I'm sorry. Good night.
Good
Love
night.
you guys.
I
Bye.
will see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.